At least 5 people have died and over 40 have been injured after a vehicle ploughed through barricades into a holiday parade in Wisconsin. According to police, a red SUV drove through the annual holiday event. Videos posted on social media showed the car zoom past spectators right into the heart of the parade. Witnesses say it sped into a school marching band. In another video, the police appears to open fire at the red SUV as it sped towards the marchers.
An officer did discharge his weapon at the suspect vehicle to try to stop the vehicle. No bystanders were injured as a result of the weapon discharge. The officer involved has been with the department for 6.5 years. At this time, we do not believe there's any shots that were fired from the vehicle. We believe that officers discharged a firearm to stop the vehicle because the vehicle went through the barricade.
According to the police, the suspect's vehicle has been recovered and a person of interest is in custody. Police say there are no further threats. Schools will not open on Monday and roads will remain closed as investigations into the incident continue. State lawmakers have reacted to the incident, calling it horrific and heartbreaking. An eyewitness to the events recounts the ordeal.
After I got closer to the scene, I saw many people on the floor. That was the moment I stopped filming because I was really disturbed to see all the people there bleeding and screaming in terror. When I got closer to the scene, I also heard some gunshots. People started getting even more scared and running away desperately. I went a bit further down to see what had really happened. And already a lot of people were injured and were being assisted. Unfortunately, a lot of children were involved in this incident.
Well, for the latest, let's go across to WION correspondent Susan Tehrani, who's joining us live from New York. Susan, what more can you tell us about this?
We're still desperately waiting to find out what the motives was of this horrific incident that happened shortly before midnight in this small town in Wisconsin. Police have confirmed that they do have a person of interest in custody. However, they have not confirmed if any arrests have been made and whether or not that person of interest is in fact the driver of the SUV or not. According to eyewitness accounts and at least one correspondent, the person has been identified to be a black male in his late 30s. However, we're waiting for official confirmation on that. The police chief, Daniel Thompson, said that he's working with the county's medical examiner's office to identify the victims' children among them, and possibly we will wait to see if there will be a confirmed press conference later this afternoon to learn more. City Hall remains closed. Businesses in the area will remain closed until later this afternoon, and we'll wait for those updates as they come in. But definitely a horrific incident indeed, and perhaps the most important thing right now on everyone's mind is why and what the motives were.
Yeah, absolutely. And what have local people been saying? Because there must be widespread shock over this.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, first of all, you know, something like this unfortunately has happened before. These incidents, not only in the United States, the world, where vehicles plow through crowds have happened, but you know, a small community like this, they basically say that they don't think that it ever happens to them. Individuals don't think that it happens to their community, and when it's so tight-knit and close, they're always concerned that it's going to be someone that they know. But mostly also you know, coming out of a lockdown, a parade after such a long time. The parade was titled Joy and Comfort. We can just take it from there, and then, you know, having their law enforcement, their first responders, and other who really took the burden of these COVID lockdowns to sort of have them celebrated and honored in this parade, and then have something like this happen to them. They're traumatized. They have, you know, they're just shock and awe. You know, you can imagine what they're feeling. And again, you know, Wisconsin has been in the headlines, and so it has a backstory sort of in that sense as well.